are into supply chain digitalization. We automate supply chain processes and reduce cost, bring visibility for goods in transit, focusing on logistics, warehouse, and inventory. Till 2019 or 2020, people were using a lot of Excel sheets, and there was a lot of manual intervention in digitalizing their processes. They did not really think of automating their supply chain processes as a whole. But then soon after the pandemic arrived and people started thinking about digitalizing, we started getting a lot of inquiries from the supply chain heads, and we started building a revolutionary product called Supply Chain Control Tower. And that is when the real objective started of building this company. So we are a software as a service tech company. We are the ones who actually build something called as Supply Chain Control Tower, which brings in revolution. And the entire control tower is primarily split into pre-transit, in-transit, and post-transit modules which customers use. So starting from building algorithms of load optimization, helping identify how many vehicles to procure and what type of vehicles to procure, to automatically allotting orders to transporters, to actually tracking the shipment. And that is the process digitalization and bringing visibility to supply chain heads. And that's what the solution does, primarily focusing on FMCG, which is fast moving consumer goods, pharma, and cold chain at this stage. We have been affiliated with AWS since last 7 years or 8 years now, starting from using RDS to the EC2 instances, a few Lambda functions, S3 for storage, QuickSight for reports. There are lots of reports which we build in QuickSight. That is how we bring value, and customers catch exceptions and investigate based on data captured through GPS devices and so on. So that's what we do. Also in the long run, we are intending to use CloudFront and a lot of other things helping us advance our association with AWS and the actual impact which we create in customers. So when we consider supply chain heads, they have a key metric called as rate per ton, or cost per kg, or cost per ton. So our role ideally is to bring this down, and the annual budget which usually supply chain heads have, reduction in rate per ton is what everyone looks for. It's not about increase in revenue, because we orchestrate deliveries. Hence, reduction in cost is something which everyone looks out for. So if you consider case studies, we have case studies wherein rate per ton reduction, about 12 to 13% of reduction in rate per ton is what we have done for our customers. So that's from customers' point of view. If we consider from Elixia's point of view, there are several metrics internally which we have digitalized using a lot of platforms which AWS provides as such. And we now do not rely a lot on manual intervention. There is zero manual intervention. It's through reports which we generate on AWS. We are the ones who actually we bring in value internally as well.